Hello everyone, George here, and as you can see, we are back on F1 Clash on the channel, and it's only gonna be the final round of the US Grand Prix event. For this one, I have no idea where to start. First of all, we are using Alonso and Max Verstappen. As for my setup, basically it is still the same. 6 races in, and we are at 189 points. This is not even good comparing to yesterday. We've been losing points all over the place, and after swiping was removed, basically update 24 was all about you can equally face weaker rivals and stronger rivals. Well, only in race 1 I faced a weaker rival, and from races 2 to 6 I've been facing rivals with 1500 team score, and yeah, we are about to witness 2 more races against stronger rivals. Things didn't go our way in this final round, and I expected to improve. I expected to hit 300 points, and we are gonna end up dropping around 30 points from what we scored yesterday. This is a massive setback for us, but yeah. Starting with race 7, we again faced a stronger rival. We are now around Imola. It's going to be a dry race, but in this one we got lucky because we faced someone who is not so experienced with the game, and basically my strategy only allowed me to score 30 plus points. So we are about to see, we qualified in P14, P19, we got out qualified. We are about to witness a very bad start as well. We didn't even gain any positions, and my rival was already way ahead. He's using that fast with his Alonso, he's using Pretzel, and you can just see, even on the hard compound, he even got a better start than our Alonso. And pretty much I thought this race was over, so I decided to cut down around this straight, this small straight, and yet again his Hamilton is way too aggressive. He's just picking up positions, he's just overtaking. Just look at how his Hamilton on the hard compound is just trashing on the rest of these AI cars. One more thing, in champs, for some reason, even on this long straight here, you cannot overtake properly. AI cars will keep blocking you every single time. I decided to go for a one-stop strategy, 4-4 with Alonso, 4 laps on mediums, and then 4 laps on the hard compound. And with Max, I'm starting on the hards, going to pit at the end of lap 5. We're gonna be picking some positions. You can see again Hamilton overtaking us, but facing these rivals is just insane, man. Like, you know that they're not very experienced by, first of all, by the use of boosts. Probably he doesn't have good boosts, but he's using Pretzel, which is not gonna be a good boost to use, especially around Imola. Second of all, he's on regular driving. If you're gonna go for 4 laps, just go for medium tires. If you're going for 5, then you can do that with 5 laps and go for 5-3. So we are up in P6 with Alonso. We're up in P10 with Max Verstappen, P9 even better. And we are gonna go for 1 extra lap with our Max Verstappen. So I'm gonna keep conserving for the most of this lap and start pushing for my final lap only. You can see going like on regular driving, first of all, it's gonna burn your fuel, it's gonna burn your tires, and it's gonna burn your service. And I'm still facing rivals who just, they go for a full race without servicing their car, which is obviously not the best decision. If it works for them, then that's completely fine, but that's not the best strategy. This round was honestly one of the worst rounds I have ever played. Wish I didn't qualify instead of seeing such madness. Max is gonna drop here a lot of positions. He entered the pit lane in P4, and he's gonna drop behind to like P17, P18 maybe. Hopefully we are out in front of the rival, which we do. We are in front of him, so let's just cut down with Alonso. Let's let Max through. He should be picking up decent positions. Going for a two-stop strategy isn't the best, of course, especially during this new meta of F1 Clash. You can only go for like two stops if you qualify in top 10. But other than that, you definitely need to go for a one-stop strategy. We are up at the moment in P14 with Alonso, in P11 with Max Verstappen, and again, the straight is explaining a terrible way for us of overtaking and how much the defense mechanism of AI cars is like overpowered on this game. During a race on a straight line, you need to overtake easily if you're using speed boosters. Other than that, it's never gonna be enough for you to score good points if AI cars are just such beasts in defending. Our Max is up in P5, which is good. Alonso is in P7. That's where we're gonna be finishing. There's no way Alonso is gonna pick up Bottas. We do have this straight. Can we do it? And Bottas will block us again. This is absolutely bad. So now we move on to the final race. And again, we faced a 1500 team score. And there's like 4k flags difference between me and this rival. This guy is on a very different group or GP group from me. There's no way we should be facing each other with a 4k flags difference. And yet again, we got out qualified badly. Alright, that's P14, but P20 with Max, which is crazy. Max sometimes qualifies in P16. So 4 spots on the grid will help you get at least 5 to 6 extra points on the start of the race. But for some reason, Austin is proving to be one of the worst tracks you can race on in this game, especially after update 24. Like, your drivers always go a bit to the right. They wait for the whole field to like overtake you, and then they do that. So as a start, I saw my rival using this boost here that gives you tire management, I believe, and probably reliability. But yeah, I didn't even see Alonso, but look at how many positions he's losing. My rival isn't using a speed booster, so we should be a lot faster than him. But yeah, players like these are such they're so annoying. Let's keep it at that. We are losing like so many positions. I'm not even scoring points, and there's literally nothing you can do about that. There's no change at all. Swiping was a way for players to avoid stronger rivals. I'm not saying it is the best decision to do. I'm not saying it's a right thing to do to use swiping, but that was the only possible way for players to avoid facing these players. So in my opinion, and I probably shouldn't say this, but whatever changes we are seeing in the game, they're being done not to, let's say, to the benefit of F1 Clash players or the community. These decisions are made to make you pay money. And that is it. You want better qualifying positions on the grid, spend money on the game. You want, let's say, to be in the front of the grid to get podiums, well, buy the pit pass and like use your credit card, pay money on the game. And this is the only thing and the only conclusion you can ever see. The community isn't the priority when it comes to these updates. Like, we don't need gameplay updates when we have bigger problems, when we have such first of all, the gameplay isn't even fixed. Yesterday, I believe, in the opening round on my mini account, I got lapped twice before I could start the race, simply because an amount of 10 cars went together and the game jammed for me. You do, guys, remember, of course, those days when 10 to 15 cars sometimes would stuck with each other and become like a rock, and there's nothing you can do about this. Well, it happened to me yesterday, and I got lapped twice before being able to start this race. So you can just see how much we are struggling. My rival is on regular driving, he's not using speed boosters, and yet he's still in front of me. This game isn't about skill anymore. This game isn't about making strategies. It's all about what levels you currently have. And the annoying thing is that there's a lot of players in this community that are just talking trash to other players simply because they score more points than them. Well, let me tell you this, buddy, you didn't score these points. Your purse did, your credit card did. But just don't go and talk trash to other people simply because you're getting perfect scores and they're not. Well, how is he supposed to get these perfect scores if he has a level 4 Hamilton only by himself and like his luck, let's say? We are now in our like final 3 laps, and still this is not what I was hoping to see. I was expecting a decent amount of points. I'm not looking to get podiums. I don't care about podiums on this account because I am aware of the fact that I won't be getting anywhere near top 10 with these problems, with these grouping systems, with the defense mechanisms of, let's say, of the AI cars. So at this point I was raging a lot, and I honestly was thinking of like just call it a day and just quit the game. It's not worth raging for, and I was thinking of like, all right, I'm done with this game. There's nothing working. Everything being done is to prevent you from progressing without giving any penny. So yeah. I don't even know what to say anymore. We are in P10, P13 during this race. We are yet about to lose another position to this rival. He's using Tauros around Austin, and his Hamilton is overtaking like a mad man. Just look at this, bro. I don't even know what to say, man. I have no idea what to say. And from the inside he overtakes us, and I believe this is a magical Tauros he's using for some reason, and he's using a magical butterfly that contains a secret speed booster. I don't know what to say, man. Alright, so after finishing all of our races, we currently have 255 points, 30 points off what we scored yesterday. So let's just call it here. We're gonna end the video. Take care, guys, and yeah, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Peace.